This video was brought to you by Manco.store, which is owned by the same people as Manco.trade. This site is essentially an online marketplace where you can buy and sell thousands of Team Fortress 2 items. You can also get your own personalized store where it has an individual link that you can send to people to where they can see all the items you're selling and buying. The link to Manco.store, the marketplace, will be down below. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Joe. Boy, it feels weird saying this. Welcome to a brand new episode in the Outfit Battles series. If you don't know what this series is, essentially, it's a series that I think the last episode I made was in September 2018, so it's been a good 6 or so months since I last did one of these. But essentially, you guys send me in screenshots of your loadouts, whether they cost less than a key or whether they cost 10,000 keys. You send me in screenshots of your loadout and I will pair it against one that's in a similar price range, just so it's a fair matchup. And the idea is that you guys go into the comments below and vote for which one you prefer, which one you think's nicer, which one you think has the nicer items and just works better, and then we go through the results in the next episode. Now, the reason I stopped this series, there was a few reasons. The first of which was because I got a new computer, so didn't have any of the old screenshots for the results that I could put in, but fortunately enough, I have screenshots of the poll results. Another reason was because the videos themselves would get like a decent amount of views, a decent amount of interactions in both comments and likes, but not a lot of votes on the actual poll. And guys, I can't stress this enough, this series doesn't work unless it gets a decent amount of votes on everyone. So as always, down below there will be a link to 5 straw polls in which you can vote which loadout you prefer. So as always, what we're going to do is we're going to go through the results from the last episode and then get into 5 new matchups from submissions that you guys have sent in. So without further ado, let's get into the results. So once again, I don't have screenshots of the loadouts themselves, but I'm sure most of you have seen the previous episode. If not, the link to the full Outfit Battles playlist is in the description. Round 1 was between 2 Pyro loadouts, and it was a landslide victory to Starby, who had 140 votes compared to Halfway Decent Salad's 22 votes, giving him 86% of the total of 162 votes. So a massive victory there from Starby. Round 2 for the Scout was a pretty big one again, with 157 votes being cast in total, 112 of which going to Jamie, and just 45 going to Lettuce, giving Lettuce just 29% of the votes. Round 3 was another landslide victory. This was the soldier round between Tooney and Venorat. 133 votes were cast in total, 114 of which went to Tooney, whilst 19 went to Venorat. So quite possibly one of the largest victories we've seen in the Outfit Battles series, but not as large as this one. Round number 4 with Tubes and No 8. 147 votes were cast in total, 134 of which went to Tubes, leaving only 13 votes, which is just 9% to No 8. I think that has got to be one of the biggest victories that we've seen in this series. And the final round was the sniper round between Your Friend and Demetrius. 84 votes went for Your Friend, whilst 44 votes went for Demetrius out of the 128 that were cast. So lads, that is all the votes from the last episode. We're just about to get into all the loadouts now. If you're happy that Outfit Battles is back, smash a like button. If you want to submit your own loadouts for this series, go into my Discord down below and just send the picture in the Outfit Battles room. Now let's see the first round. So this first round features quite possibly one of the craziest unusuals I've seen in this series. We have a Galactic Gateway Lucky Cat hat. This is a crazy unusual. I'm pretty sure the guy whose loadout this is, being shiny, actually unboxed this one himself. But this is accompanied by a white painted Antarctic Parker and a grey painted Strange mutton chops. Now, first off, I love the hat, right? The Lucky Cat hat in unusual form itself is extremely rare, and to get one of this tier is simply crazy. I think the cosmetics themselves go really nice together as well. The way the Lucky Cat hat sits on top of the mutton chops is really nice. There's one small thing I'd say though, is that the mutton chops has a grey paint. I think that if it was a white paint, it would just be that bit more better, and it would kind of like fit into the whole loadout a bit more. The Lucky Cat hat is white, the Parker is painted white as well, so I just think if the beard was white, it would just kind of blend in that little bit more. However, this is going to be going against Rotatra's soldier loadout. This loadout consists of 3 unusual cosmetics, being a Burning Flames towering pillar of hats, a terawatt viewfinder, and a TF logo exquisite rack. So just because the last one had a really expensive unusual, don't think it's written off. That's how this series works. But I think the combination of cosmetics themselves is actually quite nice. Like the rack, the pillar, and the VVF. There's no real clipping issues or anything like that. All of them sit quite nicely together, which is nice. I do, however, think that the effect combination of burning, terawatt, and TF logo, I don't know, it just seems a bit random. It seems like you've picked up 3 random unusuals and chucked them together, so there's no real like correlation in the effect. However, I do still think it does look quite nice. You can just see the terawatt under those burning flames. Overall, it is a really nice cosmetic combination, and I think it's a really nice loadout to be going up against. Round 2, we're going to be seeing 2 heavy loadouts, the first one of which belongs to... Their Discord name was literally just a bunch of characters, so I'm calling them characters, but it's a pirate heavy loadout. It consists of a Cuban Bristle Crisis, a Mana War, and a Tsar Platinum. What I like about this loadout is it's nothing too flashy, you know, it's just a theme, a pirate heavy loadout, and he's stuck with it. And it's interesting to see that Tsar Platinum not used with the other JoJo hat that's in that cosmetic case, and he's actually strayed away and made a full pirate loadout. The Cuban Bristle Crisis and the Mana War go perfectly with this theme. And just overall, I think he's done a pretty good job at achieving a pirate loadout. This is going to be going up against Storm's heavy loadout, which combines the 2 Yeti cosmetics that aren't included in the face, and then he's got a Capo's Kappa as well. I think this has got to be one of my first times seeing the Yeti legs and feet, the Yeti hands and arms in a loadout where it hasn't got the Yeti face as well. And I genuinely don't know what to make of it, you know? I mean, I guess it does look kind of cool. I think the Capo itself is a nice hat. It's just really weird to see it with Yeti arms and legs. So I don't know, I think it's either one where you love it or you hate it, or you're completely on the fence, which is, I think, where I must be. Scout loadout belongs to the Crimson Pacifist, and it combines a duck-billed platypus, a gold-painted Dead of Night, and the gold-painted Breakneck Baggies, and a duck journal as well. I love this loadout, right? I think the colours on this loadout are absolutely crazy. Like, the Breakneck Baggies paint is so subtle. It's got the waistband and just the stripes down the side, but combined with the duck-billed platypus and the duck journal and the gold on that Dead of Night, I just think this is such a nice loadout. He's even got the quack canvas scattergun and a quack canvas pistol as well. Like, he's really gone all out on building this duck scout loadout. This is going to be going against Angel's scout loadout that consists of a strange Antarctic eyewear, the Aloha apparel, and the Buck Turner All-Stars. Now, I think this loadout is really nice. It's really casual. It doesn't really look too far-fetched. It's not exactly Yeti arms or legs with a capo. It's just pretty basic, you know? All the cosmetics go nice together. It looks like a genuine, like, real person. Maybe without the sword. I don't think you'd see a real person walking about with a 3-rune blade, but the point I'm making is it's just a nice basic loadout, you know? All the cosmetics go well together. It's not too flashy. It just works. This scout loadout belongs to Sicko, and it consists of a Team Spirit painted unusual lore with the kilowatt effect, I think their balaclavas are forever painted summer shades, and the wipeout wraps. I think the cosmetics themselves go great together. I've never really seen the lore in a loadout like this, but the way it looks with the summer shades and the wipeout wraps makes it look a lot more casual than I've seen it in other loadouts. And just, yeah, I think it's really nice. It would have been interesting to see if the summer shades remained unpainted, because the yellow would have went perfectly with the kilowatt. But either way, I just think this is a really nice looking loadout. This is going to be going up against a tiny bit more of a flashy loadout from Jiffy, consisting of a Nebula Universal Translator and I'm pretty sure, Orbiting Planets Bonk Boy and a Disco Beatdown Herald's Helm. Those effects may be the other way around, but an absolutely crazy loadout, right? The colours are crazy in this. We've got the pinks and the purples of the Disco Beatdown. We've got the purples and the blues of the Nebula. And then the planets going around as well. There's just a lot going on in this loadout. Of course, there is an unusual scattergun as well. This is just a very, very flashy loadout. And it's going to be interesting to see which one you guys prefer. And for the final round of this episode, guys, we have a sniper battle. This first sniper loadout belongs to Echo and consists of a purple energy swagman swatter, a strange tunic, and a villain's veil. I just think this is such a nice and basic loadout. I love how the Swagman swatter looks with the villain's veil. It's a combination we see used relatively frequently, but the black paint just kind of like makes it all go together so much more. Also, I didn't even realise that the tunic was paintable, but I'm pretty sure it paints the little like undershirt parts you can see under the sleeves, and under the bit at the bottom is that darker colour. And I just think it's such a subtle thing that just looks really nice, and I think the purple energy stands out a lot more because the whole loadout is black painted. The loadout this is going to be going up against is a bit more brighter. This is a Cool Cats loadout, and it consists of a purple energy puffy polo cap, a purple confetti master's yellow belt, again I'm not sure if those effects are the other way around or not, and a strange pink snow sleeves. I think this is crazy, and we've also got that Fountain of Delight saxophone taunt as well. This is just a very pink loadout, you know. We've got, I think purple confetti and purple energy go great together. There are a few effects in the game that combo perfectly, and I think this is one of them. The confetti falls down, the energy goes up, and then we've got that Fountain of Delight underneath as well, just to finish things off. But guys, that is just about it for the return episode of Outfit Battles. If you did enjoy them, please do remember to leave a like and let me know your thoughts down below. And if you'd like to see more videos like this and general gaming content, then do be sure to subscribe. Thanks again so much for watching, guys, and peace. All this